Hello everyone, my name is Kiara from Computer Engineering Batch 2023. In this video, I will give you a short tutorial on how to use MATLAB, especially for applications in advanced mathematics. So this is the outlines. And so what is MATLAB? MATLAB stands for Matrix Laboratory. It is a programming and numeric computing platform used for engineering and scientific applications such as data analysis, signal and image processing, control systems, wireless communications, and robotics. So widely used in industries like automotive, aerospace, energy, medical devices, electronics, financial services, and etc. But for today's tutorial, we will only focus on the basic features for mathematics. So you can use MATLAB for variables, basic calculations, and simple plotting. This is the link. And so this is the interface overview. So when you open MATLAB, this is the interface you will see. And let's go through the main parts step by step. So this is the files panel. Here you can see the files and scripts in your current working directory. For example, in my case, these are files like discrete scene and random signal. This is where you manage your .m files. So next one is bottom left. Here is workspace. In workspace displays all the variables you have to create during your sessions. So for each variable, you can see its name, value, size, and right now it's empty because we have not defined any variables yet, right? So next one is editor at the center top here. This large area is where you can write and edit scripts. Here I have opened my new untitled script. So you can save script using the .m extension. And writing in the editor is recommended if you have to run multiple lines of code instead of typing them one by one in this command window here. So next one is command window. Command window, the bottom center here. This is where you can type comments directly and see the output immediately. So it's very useful for quick calculations and testing. So for example, maybe typing like 2 plus 3 and instantly give you the result of 5. Next one is the toolbar right here, like home, plots, apps, editor, publish, and view. Like under home, you can create a new script, save files, and access frequently used tools. And plots tab will gives you options for different kinds of plots and visualizations. And the apps is provides built-in applications such as curve fitting and optimization. And right now we are in the editor tab, so where you can find useful features like save, run, debugger, code analyzer, and refactor. So next one is variables and basic comments. Let's start with the basics like variables. And in MATLAB, you don't need to declare data types like in C or Java. You can simply write it right here. Like this will create a scalar, a row vector, and a column vector. So MATLAB has a large set of built-in functions. For example, like this. So operation with matrices and vectors can often be done in just one line of code. Next one is help and documentation. So if you feel unsure about a command, MATLAB has a built-in help system. So for example, you can type like help plot and docsin right here, and this will show you the syntax and examples. And this is very useful, and I encourage you to get used to using the help command because MATLAB has a very rich library of functions. Okay, now let's move on to the most exciting part, the hands-on coding session. So here we will do some simple examples that are useful for advanced mathematics. Hold on. Okay, I already opened it. And I use the basic mode because I don't have the license yet. Okay, you can choose it. So this is the interface of MATLAB. This is the command window, and you can choose to new script right here. Click here, and we'll show you the untitled file. Okay, maybe I will start with basic function plot like sine curve. And just click here because I already have the file, and save, then run. This produces a smooth sine wave, right? Like simple but very useful when studying functions. And next one is maybe I show you overlay plot here. Save and run. Okay, this is the overlay of sine and cosine here. So by using hold on right here, we can plot multiple functions in the same figure. So here we compare sine and cosine in one graph. Next, maybe I will show you like a bar chart. Save and run. Like simple bar chart, right? Like showing categorical or discrete values can be used. Next one, maybe like scatter plot. Save and run. And this help us visualize relationships between random points. Next one, maybe I will show you a histogram. Like this is useful to show the distribution of data. And maybe I will show you some cool stuff like 3D plot. Save and run. That is nice to see how MATLAB can also visualize data in 3D. Okay, next one is debugging. So sometimes you will get an error in MATLAB and this is normal, and learning how to debug is very important. For example, maybe if you type a variable that doesn't exist, MATLAB will say undefined function, or if you forget a closing parenthesis, MATLAB will say there is a syntax error. So to keep in mind, please checklist for debugging right here. Are your variables defined, or did you type the function correctly, or do your matrix have the correct size for the operation, and etc. Maybe I will show you again. Okay, let's look at this example. This it should be like this, right? But maybe you can try to run it now, like here. This will give a warning. Maybe I will suggest you guys to using the debugger tool. When writing longer scripts, you can use breakpoints, tab, and check variables in the workspace here to see their values. Okay, I think that's all for me. And if you want to learn more about MATLAB, here are some useful references. But I hope this helps you get started with MATLAB. Please try to examples yourself and don't be afraid to explore further. And if you have questions, you can also contact me. And my contact details, installation guides, and materials about MATLAB are all in the description below. Thank you.